Is what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course, who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, a pleasant night to each and every one of you. My name is Nicholas Bagwanin. If it is you didn't know, well, now you know. So whether you're looking on Zoom, Facebook, or even YouTube, a special good night to you. And if it is your brand new here for the first time, well, even a special welcome to you as well. All right, so we're thankful for you taking your time. You would have listened to the one who invited you on, or you're probably just scrolling on social media and saw the live and decided to hop on. Well, you're not going to waste your time. While it is we share this opportunity twice a day, 5 days for the week, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. Why it is we share it so much times? Well, you're going to get the info. You're going to get the info. Because right here, we're going to tell you how Forex has never been easier. Some people have the notion that, that those Forex thing is scams. Well, let me just clear it up a little bit for you. If it is you didn't hear the video in the beginning of this presentation or before I came on here, understand that with this whole Forex market and the whole Forex world, that there are different companies involved. And the company that we're here to really tell you about today is Cash Forex Group. All right, a legacy company. So we want to get into it here tonight, and some things you want to remember as always before we get into the information is this: no referrals needed. No referrals needed. 2, no monthly subscriptions. 3, no mandatory meetings. And 4, just let the pros trade for you. I love that part because I would have lost some money in the Forex market, truth be told. All right, and now I have professionals trading on my behalf. So with that being said, welcome to CFX, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. All right, so let's get into it. Cashfx is involved in 2 trending industries. Firstly, the online learning, which it is they offer the education. So it's an educational platform. You can learn everything online at your own speed if it is you're interested in tapping into the education. And you also, of course, is involved, the company is involved in the Forex market, right? So when we look at the different markets, we can see that the Forex market is the largest financial, most liquid market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading volume per day. That's a whole lot. That's 12 zeros at the end of that. All right. And so when it is we're thinking about this market, why it is Cashfx would have taken the time to involve themselves in these 2 trending industries. All right. So just stay tuned, you'll find out more. So what about this Cash Forex Group has us so excited? Let me tell you why. Because they have some core values. The core values is transparency, honesty, and respect. Transparency, honesty, and respect. 16 and a half months I've been in this business and I've seen full transparency. I've seen too much transparency, should be told, because sometimes we're seeing problems and we're hearing problems and then people get scared. And so every end of the month we have update calls with the CEO, with the marketing director, sometimes even training calls to help us develop ourselves concerning the space and in our career, even in this part for those of who are partaking in this business part-time and even full-time. So they have different sessions, right? And it is fully transparent where it is they display the problems. They tell us, well, this is how they plan on fixing it and all of that. And so it is fully transparent where that is concerned. They are honest, they are respectful. Also, they position themselves to their purpose is to allow the average person to experience the success in the global Forex market by an automated system. Through an automated system. Stay tuned to find out how this is automated for you, because we grew up in a culture hearing that we have to work for money, that I need to trade my time and effort in order to receive money. And because of that, we know that this whole passive income, hands-free, I don't have to do anything, sounds strange, but stay tuned, you'll find out more. Okay, they also position themselves to provide the same education that I spoke about, the online learning, online academy, to provide the education to suit your need. So whether you are a beginner or an advanced trader, I'm telling you, they have the education to suit you. Yeah. So who are the people behind this marvelous business? First of all, they have a mastermind team. They have a team of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. So they have in network marketing, project management, financial markets, even in the educational arena. So some people may ask, well, all of these things necessary? I continue to say every single time, definitely. Why is that? Because you want to have the best, you want to be effective, and you want to be consistent. When it is you're dealing with business, you want to get the maximum profits as possible. And so who are the people behind who are the people responsible for putting together this wonderful team? Well, we have the founders. Firstly, we have Mr. Huasca Lopez. He is the CEO, uh, entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, network marketer. He is humble, family man, positive, encouraging, focused, purpose driven, visionary, passion for helping persons. Yeah. And this is our CEO. I'm really happy and blessed to really be aligned with him and with the company of Cash Forex Group. All right. Not only him, but we also have Mr. Edwin Abad. Mr. Edwin Abad is the VP trading of operations, and my, what a great team that they make, because he handles basically or manages the team of professional traders. So while it is he does an awesome job, because you'll see it in the returns, in the results and day-to-day returns, he also has a passion for forex trading. So what an awesome team when it is we combine them both, because we have a passion for helping people, we have a passion for forex trading. When we put those two things together, what do we get? We get Cash Forex Group. Yeah. As for the location of the business, well, it is based in Panama City, Panama. Now you can actually go and visit. They will be scheduling visits from January 2022, Lord willing. I'm so excited because this is really grand. This is really grand. 2 years in existence. They're physical. The structure is now up and running. And we can go in and see where the magic happens. Yeah. So let's get into it. How do you get started with this Cash Forex Group? Well, let me tell you. You purchase in a contract. So there are 15 contracts in total. All right. And 3 levels of education. So from the 300, which is the lowest contract, by the way, all the figures that you're seeing on the screen are USD equivalent. Yeah. So we have the 300 going all the way to the 3000 contract. You'll have access to the elemental series of education. You can start at any one of these. From the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced series of education. Again, you can start with any one of these. And the last series is from the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard. You will have access to the supreme series of education. Again, you can start at any one of these. You can start at any one and also move your way up. All right. So with that being said, at this point, you can now use the education, the information that you would have learned to jump into the Forex market on your own and provide yourself with an additional stream of income. Yeah. So that is truly amazing, because that's separate and apart from what Cashfx is offering. No, this is not all. Yeah. So let me get into it. How do you earn with Cash Forex Group? Because the education is optional. Some people look at the education, some people doesn't. All right. So you earn, one way in which it is you earn is bare capital. So every single member of Cash Forex Group, the 300,000 members globally, earns bare capital. Every single person. So once you purchase a contract, after 3 business days, that team of professional traders that I spoke about, they are going to trade for you. So they promise you 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. 0 to 3, so the results fluctuate. So I'm stressing it, 0 to 3%, up to 15% for the week. And let me tell you why it is they have that cap of 15%, because some people, it bothers some people when it is you hear, well, so they only going and give me 15%. Let's just think for a while. I'm not trying to justify anything here, but logically speaking, Where will we get 15%, or where will we even get 3% a day, or any percent a day on our returns on our money? All right, hands free. I'm speaking about. I'm not talking about you having to work for your money. You can allow your money to work for you. So apart from that, I mean, they put this cap in place because on the forex market, for those of you who are experienced in the forex market, or at least have some knowledge of it, you will know as much as you can win big or profit in the forex market, you can still lose. But with the cash forex group, we don't see any negative figures. If the traders lose, worst case scenario, we can see 0%. All right. So the traders digest the losses, and the company digest the losses. So that's the reason for the cap there. So just wanted to give that explanation. So week after week, this money would accumulate until you reach 200% or 2 times your contract size. So that's for the average person. Every single person earns that. Well, as I mentioned, no referrals are mandatory, but it is optional. So if you want to increase the rate in which it is you earn, you want to tap into bull capital. This bull capital is you taking the bull by the horns and just sharing this opportunity. All right. Some people are afraid to talk to persons and have different reasons why it is they choose not to, and that's okay. But for those of you who tap into bull capital, you share the opportunity and other persons get started, well, you're going to benefit from that. So you get commissions from that. And this commissions is not a one-time bonus. Once that person that you brought into the business renews and upgrades their contract, well, you would continue to receive commissions from them as well. So you can earn up to 2 times your contract size on your bull capital as well. Not only that, there are different rank levels in the business. Whereas now this part is bull capital. Whereas if it is you want to make the most out of the business, well, you can climb the leadership board. Yeah, so let me show you a breakdown of how this basically works. So we have a $1,000 contract here. As I mentioned, we had bare capital. So this is how it's split up now. We have 70% of your contract going into your trading account, and this goes into the broker account. So we have this 70% here on the $1,000 contract, that is $700. So 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Week after week after week, this would accumulate until it reaches how much? 200%. So here it is. We have a $1,000 contract. 200% of that will be $2,000. So what would happen to the rest of the money when it is I purchase a contract? So that actually goes towards the bull capital. But check this out. It is paying for your education. So your money doesn't just disappear. All right. It doesn't just vaporize and goes towards bull capital, paying your upline and so to speak. But it is paying for your education. So you get something for the money, but the money doesn't go to the company. 100% of the money goes back to the network, the person who decide to tap into bull capital. So this is why I say that the CEO is passionate about the people, because we have another place here where it is all the money is going back to the network. So how this is split up again, we have 50% of this education money going towards a fast start bonus. If it is you directly referred somebody who started with a $1,000 contract, well, you would receive half of the education money, which is $150. The next half of that goes towards something that is called a uni-level bonus, and I'll touch on that shortly. All right. So if this person renews their contract or upgrades their contract, you will continue to receive commissions until you reach 200%. So you have 200% on your bear and potentially 200% on your bull. I'm saying potentially because you need to work that side if it is you want to. All right, that part of it is optional. So for the average person, they just want to tap into bare capital and let the money work for them, rock back, and that's cool. So I'll use that example. So for the bare capital, for the bare earner, what would happen is you have 200%, you now have $2,000. You withdraw this money, there is a 20% withdrawal fee every single time, whether you withdraw it in part or you withdraw it in full. So you withdraw this $2,000, 20% comes out, it would be $1,600 remaining. So $1,600 remaining. What are your options there? You now have two options. Option number one is you can cash out your money. you can cash out. It's good to know that you are not tied with the company for life. All right. So you have $1,000, you have $600 profit or 60% net profit. You're good to go. All right. Option number 2 is this: you can take 1,000, repurchase the contract, and pocket 600. At least you get back a little over 50% than what it is you put in. You have 600 to pocket. You're a little more comfortable. You have that option as well. There is a third option, but before your contract expires, you have the option of upgrading your contract. When I say upgrading, you're using the money that the contract that you're on. So in that way, you just have to pay the difference. All right, you're paying the difference, plus you want to cater for the 20% withdrawal fee. So let me show you what that looks like. So from the 300 contract, if it is, you just look at the left hand side of the screen with me. On the 300 contract, what that would look like, how much you would need to upgrade is $250. $250. Why 250? Again, the difference plus 20%. So the difference to move from the 300 to the 500 is 200, and the $50 is the 20% withdrawal fee. So that's how we come up with that. All right. So that's easy maths right there. So this entire what it is you're seeing on the screen here is a simulation. We would have done a roadmap from the 300 going all the way up to 100,000 contract. Now this would have been done with an estimated weekly profit of 5%, flat 5%, because usually we don't see anything lower than 5% on a normal trading week. Actually, let me just say this right here: past profits doesn't guarantee future results, and that's something that we always say. Because why? This is a real truth and a real example. Because just last week, as you would see, let me don't jump the gun there. All right. So with this that you're seeing on the screen here right now, from a 300 contract, you can actually take this and compound this by upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. If it is you don't want to put in any more money from your pocket, if it is you don't want to share the business with anybody else to get commissions to help, well, you don't have to. If it is you decide to go that way, you may have to renew your contract once, but you can keep upgrading, and turn that 300 USD to 6 figures in about 6 years approximately with these returns. That's truly amazing. In which business you could think about traditionally that you can take 300 US and in 6 years turn that to 6 figures doing nothing? Doing nothing. All you have to do when you think you have the amount, you log in, you click upgrade, boom, that's it. That's why I said success in the global forex market is just a few clicks away. Literally. All right. So let me just show you where that 20% goes. That 20% withdrawal fee goes into this force matrix 3x10, at least a percentage of it. So I'll show you. This here is the structure that you're seeing, 3x10. So 3 on your first level, every row increases by 3 down to 10 levels deep. All right. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you're getting started with. It doesn't matter if you're interested in bringing in persons or not. All right. You are going to fall into somebody's matrix once you decide to get started. And when you do, if it is you are not networking the business or sharing the business with others, and the person who brought you into the business continues to share, people would fall underneath you by default. Because how it fills up left to right, top to bottom. Left to right, top to bottom. And once it is that takes place, then people would fall underneath you automatically. And when they do, then what happens next? They have to withdraw their money, whether to withdraw to cash out, withdraw to spend, withdraw to upgrade. They have to withdraw. When they withdraw, you get in commission. So based on which level they fall, you would see the percentage on the right hand side of that. So the money going into the matrix is half of what it is was withdrawn by that individual. So the 20% that comes out, you have half of that going into the force matrix, you have 10% of it going into matching matrix bonus, and you have 40% going towards leadership rank bonus. Again, let me just identify and emphasize that 100% of the money goes back into the network. So how does the company make money? The company makes money off of trading. So they take everybody money, put it into a large trading pool so that they can trade and get some profits for themselves. So all of these commissions and fees here goes back to the network. This was designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members and to ensure the longevity of the business. That's really amazing. It's like an ecosystem. It's like a self-sustaining system to ensure that it lasts. All right. So this is the force matrix 3x10. The other bonus that I mentioned before was the uni-level bonus. So if it is you wondering what this uni-level bonus is about, well, let me share with you. So this is bull capital. When you get started with Cashfx, you are identified as an ace trader. So you have the title of ace trader. What that simply means is, as an ace trader, you only have access to 4 levels deep. Now you can have any amount of persons on those levels 1 to 4, but only down to 4 levels deep. All right, so let me explain. I like to use letters. It's easy and it's simple, right? So I share the business with A. A gets started. A would be on my level 1. So A shares it with B. B would be on my level 2 when he gets started. B shares it with C. Then C gets started. C would be on my level 3. C shares it with D. D gets started. D would be on my level 4. D shares it with E, and E gets started. E would be on my level 5. Now I only have access to 4 levels. So what would happen to E? E would be in my organization, but I would not receive commissions for E. How can I access commissions for E? Well, I would need to rank up. In order for me to access level 5 and beyond, I would need to rank up. What do I mean by that? You need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. Just to simplify that a little bit more, if it is I share the business with somebody and they get started with a $500 contract, that is $500 in business. Yeah. So if it is you hit the rank of executive, then you can unlock down to level 6, get the rank of manager down to level 8, you hit the rank of director down to level 9, you hit the rank of president, club ambassador, and global ambassador. You would unlock all the levels and receive commissions from every single person. Plus, you would also receive an additional global bonus. Bonuses upon bonuses right here in one platform. Yeah. So as I mentioned previously, every end of the month we have update calls, and one of the things we get updates on is the rank advancements. So for the month of August, we actually had 77 new executives, 13 new managers, and 1 new director. Now this is simply amazing because here it is. We have this crisis, this pandemic. Now, mind you, let me just share with you how much you need to bring it in business, whether it's you and your team. You need to bring it in business in order for you to hit executive, which is the first rank. You need to bring in 50,000 US dollars worth in business within a 30-day period. And we had 77 new executives. That's mind blowing. In this crisis, where people getting the money, where people doing this thing, I don't know. But check this out. I like to refer to the Chinese when it comes to crisis, because the Chinese say that crisis, while it means danger, it also means opportunity. And people are taking advantage of this opportunity called Cashfx Group. And the hope is that as you hear the information, that you will act on the information so you too can take advantage of this opportunity. All right. So apart from hitting those ranks, guys, and unlocking those uni levels, you also receive a prize. So you can actually take a physical prize or 75% of the cash value. That's pretty awesome. So we have for executive, you can take an iPad or $675. For manager, you can take a Rolex or $7,500. For director, you can take a travel pack for 2, or you can take $11,250. We started to get some new heights here. We have President Club, a Porsche or $75,000. We have Ambassador with a Ferrari or $150,000, and we have Global Ambassador, which nobody in the company, no one in the company have hit this rank just yet. Whoever hit the rank would have the option to take either a Lamborghini or $375,000. That's a lot. It takes work, yes, but it's amazing. Imagine all these prices are paid in full, whether you take the money or the physical price. So you leave today or tomorrow, you cash out and you leave the company, they are not coming to ask you back for the cash or for the car or for the watch or whatever you had received. That's really amazing. So I've known persons personally who would have hit these ranks and gotten the prizes, and it is pretty awesome. All right. So as mentioned, I want to show you some results, show you the consistency, and also prove to you that past profits doesn't guarantee future results. So while it is, some of you may say, well, what is wrong? You know, you're only telling me about the negative things. So the positive thing. Sorry, let me tell you a little negative if you want to look at it like that. So we had up that chart, that simulation to show that we had a flat 5%, and we were saying that, you know, normally we don't see anything lower than 5% on a normal trading week. We haven't seen anything lower. So let me show to you, just last week we would have received 4.97. So nothing here is perfect. While it is we say these things, we make sure to say that past profits or past performance doesn't guarantee future results. It is known in the forex world. All right, so now I said 0 to 3% up to 15%. So 4.9 7%, 5.02% is within that bracket, correct? So we in the game there. So look at the contract, look at the returns. Now mind you, this continues to accumulate, right? Look at the next or the first 2 weeks of September. We have 5.11%, 5.12%. Consistency, right? Not only that, but let's look at 2021. What does that look like? 176.59%. Now this year is without you doing anything. You don't even have to log into your account. That's how serious it is. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't even have to put any more money into it. Once you started January or late December, well, you would have earned this 176.59%. Not just that, but 2020, while everything was turned over, this company in Pampers produced 329.54%. Why I'm saying Pampers? Because the company is just 2 years old, infant, and it's doing amazing things. So the next question I want to answer right now is how to get started. So while I mentioned all the figures that you saw on the screen was USD equivalent, the payment method is in Bitcoin. So it's USD equivalent in Bitcoin, right? So you must acquire the Bitcoin. That's the first step in getting started. Now I know even though Bitcoin is around and trending and all of these different things, I know there are a lot of persons who don't know anything about Bitcoin. So let me just share some facts with you. Comparing it to the fiat, just show what is fiat. Fiat is the currency that we use, either TT, US, and so on. So you have Bitcoin, which was created by computers or miners, and we have fiat, which was issued by the government. We have Bitcoin, which has a fixed amount, and the significance of that is the more persons get involved, is it causes the increase in its value. All right. With fiat, there is inflation due to unlimited printing. So $1,000 last year, especially in groceries, wouldn't be $1,000 this year in groceries, right? So the values goes down, it decreases. So Bitcoin, it has a public database, which means it is transparent. Fiat, not transparent. Bitcoin has low fees for international wire transfer. Fiat has high fees. Bitcoin is decentralized. Fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds. And for the fiat, the government can freeze your account. That's just some facts and comparing it to the fiat, what it is we usually use, right? So you can buy your own Bitcoin. If you can't buy your own Bitcoin or you don't know how to buy your own Bitcoin, well, you're in luck. We have leaders and merchants within the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. So all you have to say to the person who would have told you about this, if you found it on social media, reach out to one of the leaders, reach out to one of the persons that you know in the business and ask them, what is the TT equivalent? Tell them which contract you want to get started with. They would give you the TT equivalent. And then the next thing, they will give you the account information where it is you can make the payment. And then what? You want to get a referral link. please do not Google Cashfx and try to make any payments or download any apps and make payments over the apps. There is no app for Cashfx, and you cannot get started by just Googling Cashfx and getting started. You need a referral link. Okay, can't emphasize that enough. So you get a referral link from the person who would have invited you on. They walk you through the sign up, and after that, if it is you source your own Bitcoin, well, you can make the payment on your own, or we can send the payment details to either the leader or merchant who we got the Bitcoin from, and they make the payment for you. After 3 business days, well, your money start to work for you. So as I know that now, how do I withdraw my money? That's the next question. So you're getting your money in Bitcoin. Some people might ask, well, what it is are doing with that? Well, no worries. If it is you wanted cash, you can get it back in cash too. So 2 options. One is that we can sell it back to the leaders. That's quick and easy. Yeah, we can sell it back to the leaders, send it to the leaders or the merchant, and you send your bank account information, they wire the money to you. It can happen less than an hour. I would have done it for a few of my members within my organization, and it's easy. All right, tested and proven. I know that it works. And not only that, but we also have a global exchange MasterCard, which is another option where it is, if it is you think you're on a higher contract or you just want to conduct your own transactions on your own, well, we could give you the information with those cards, or with that card, you can upload your Bitcoin onto the card or onto the platform, convert that to US, upload it onto the card, and use that anywhere in the world, anywhere that accepts MasterCard. It's real. I tried it in a local ATM. I tried it in a store. I ordered something online, and it works. Of course, don't try it if it is you didn't put any money on the card. All right. So, guys, with that being said, this is what Cash Forex Group is all about. It's about hands-free incomes, which helps you to do what matters the most. I'm telling you, in this present time where businesses are being closed down, where salaries are being cut, we need to look for that extra source. And if it is you understand what this is about, this would not be just an extra source for you. All right. So this can actually be your financial breakthrough opportunity. I'm speaking from experience right now. So as always, thank you for your time. Reach back out to the person who would have invited you onto the call. Get your questions answered, get your concerns clarified, and we can't wait to welcome you on board. You all know what time it is. It is transformation time. Let's earn together and let's grow together. All right. So you all take care.